All right, welcome to your first map activity of the year. I can tell you from the very beginning, these maps are intended to give you an idea of how the United States changes, or how the land that becomes the United States changes as we go throughout our curriculum and history. All right, so before we do that, we need to understand the physical attributes of the United States of America. So what you have is the 48 states. Sorry, Alaska and Hawaii, you're not covered in this class. That'll happen later on. The materials are all listed right here for you. See what you need. I really recommend using colored pencils as much as possible, shading lightly. Use a black pen. Fine tip Sharpie will work in most cases, or just a black pen will work when you're labeling things. Okay? Don't try to use colored markers because then when you go to label, it doesn't work very well. You could use crayons, but you'd have to color very lightly with the crayons too. All right. This one's designed to be using the textbooks. It'd be on page 498, 499. I recommend you color the items first, then go back and label them using pen or marker. And it's easier to label things with that are written on colored pencil than it is on crayon, because crayon gets kind of waxy. All right. So first of all, you'd create a key for your map. And this one, in the example, it's here in the lower right-hand corner. You might be able to put it down here where Mexico is. We'll see, wherever you have room on your paper. And you're going to have 4 boxes over here that you're going to draw in. You'll label them oceans, rivers, and lakes, lowlands, plains, hills, mountains. And as you can see, each one gets a color, and that corresponding color you will find right there on the map. Simple. And then you're going to color the oceans and label them Pacific, Atlantic. All right, learn that. You're going to be tired of the Great Lakes in a couple months, but there's 5 of them. You want to color them blue, label each one. Color your major rivers. Your Colorado's, it's not on your map, but you can look at the pages and figure out whereabouts it is. Your Rio Grande, your Snake, and then Columbia, your Mississippi, big old river, your Missouri, and your Ohio, roughly in those areas, and label them. Color the lowlands dark green, most of the East Coast, all of Florida, and a lot of the South. You ever been to Florida? It's flat. Second highest mountain in Florida, you know what it is? Space Mountain in Disney World. Second highest mountain. That's pathetic. Anyway, and we have some lowlands in a valley up here, in our valley, and then down around where the Colorado meets what's today's Mexico. Okay? Your plains and hills should be yellow. Lots of plains and hills in the flyover states. Sorry, flyover states. Your mountains, color them brown. I didn't really color these ones brown. You can see I did there, but this really should be completed brown when you're finished. Put these little hashers, they call them, brown deals. Labeled in the Appalachian Mountains, high there. Rocky Mountains, big old mountains. Sierra Nevada, that's our babies. And then the Cascade Range. Draw a small black dot where the city of Citrus Heights is, and if you find the bay in the middle of the valley, or towards the beginning of where those foothills are, is about where you want to put it. And then finally, title the key U.S. physical map. Okay? Pretty much that's it. So here is your paper that you're going to be working on. You're just going to try to draw everything that we've gone over one at a time. I would start by maybe putting the rivers in, put those big rivers in where they belong. The Rio Grande has already started for you. You just kind of continue it up here a little bit. Once you've done that, maybe put in the mountains. It's kind of up to you. Just do your best job to represent what it looks like. And there'll be another example that I'll show you in class. Down here on this map might be the best place to put your key. I don't see a lot of room over here, possibly here, doesn't matter. And don't forget your first and last name. Circle whether you're in H1 or H2, the class, and give it today's date. That's all. Have a good time.